What's the big picture? Constant Premiership rugby?
That would be unreal.
Yeah.
Time for the big conversation. An ordinary chat show with extraordinary people. The big conversation. Let's go.
I really like it, but
So have you noticed the little...
the name?
That's a nice touch.
People like me don't get that a lot, so
That's a nice-
you know,
that's a nice touch.
Really good touch. You know, yeah, love the chair.
What about comfort-wise?
Comfort? It's not bothered my back too much. So
No?
it must be fine.
You just look great. You're sat up nice and straight. We
Yeah.
wouldn't want you slouching.
Yeah, no.
Not at this stage of the season, anyway.
Posture. But yeah, no, chair's good.
Right, so Levi, welcome to the show.
Cheers, mate.
How do you feel to be here?
Yeah, good.
Privileged?
Yeah, privileged. It's been a while.
So, when you were a child growing up, when did you know that you loved rugby?
To be honest, I liked football, when I was
man.
younger. Yeah, probably till about when I was
A lot of
9.
A lot of people went down the football route when they were younger.
Yeah, I kind of got a bit too physical for the for the boys, you know. And when I got wound up, I kind of got too angry, and you know, I'd get told off by my parents. So they said, it was suggested, why don't you play rugby? And I never looked back.
Take
Absolutely
that frustration out on someone else. Yeah.
Absolutely loved it. So yeah, no, it was really, really good.
So you played presumably local rugby growing
Yeah,
up?
yeah. So I played for a club called Burton, up in the Midlands, and really, really, really enjoyed that. Really great club. I met some
good friends.
Unreal people. It really is the culture of club rugby. Is you know, that's where it is in grassroots rugby. It makes you fall in love with the game, and yeah, that's ultimately where my passion came from.
So did you play there until you were about 15?
Yeah, 15.
At which point you started playing academy rugby?
Yeah. So I was in the like what it was called EPDG at Leicester.
Yeah.
I also played for the county, so Staffordshire, at under 14s. But you play kind of at that age. You play for all three, so you'll still play for your club. You still play, and
you're not tied down to anything.
Yeah, no. Yeah. So well, yeah, it's just really good fun. So yeah, but as I say, you know, the progression, you know, I've not been in every step, and that's kind of what's pushed me.
So you're at Leicester. How long did you stay at Leicester?
So I played in and out up until under 18.
Yeah.
I then played the Academy League in the last year.
How different was that to playing club rugby? Playing sort of like more intense, more structured. Everything.
Definitely.
Just a bit of a step up.
Yeah, well, we had a full pre-season. The quality of player obviously is.
I mean, that pre-season is probably something that you hadn't really done.
Yeah.
Because club rugby pre-season's minimal, really.
Yeah. It was massive. To be fair, you know, it's the first time you're in and around the professional environment. And you seeing the first team boys walking around.
Yeah, that must have been so cool.
Yeah, it's like boys that you'd watched when you were younger.
Yeah.
You know, growing up. Obviously, I didn't play rugby at 9, but I'd certainly watched it.
Yeah.
You know, growing up and seeing the boys like Manu and you know, Toby Flood. I know he wasn't there when I was in the academy, but going to Welford Road and watching them, you know, it was special. And when I used to see them, you know, it was pretty cool.
So, I mean, you played up until about 18 there. How much, when you finished that, how much were you like, right, this is what I want to do forever now? Is that like, because then you started thinking about university and playing student rugby. Did you know that you wanted to do rugby for the rest of your life, be involved in the sport?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing at the University of Bath.
Tell us a bit about that.
Yeah, it's firstly the university. You know, the course I'm on, sports performance, is really, really good and tailored to athletes that want to have a degree and want to come out with something qualifications wise, but ultimately have a sporting goal and sporting ambitions.
sometimes they can be difficult to combine because there's
massively.
many a case in the past of people who have been so thrown into sport at the highest level and then there's no fallback for that.
Yeah, massively. I mean, my parents are very keen to make sure that I've got something to fall back on.
Yeah. So
and
important.
and it is massively important. And to an extent, it is nice to think that you have a safety net there.
Yeah.
But that never detracts from the main goal. And I'm very goal orientated, I'd say.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm always thinking about, you know, rugby and how I get to the best I can be. I guess it's cliche, but if you're the best you can be, you've got nothing to worry about. If
Yeah.
you make it, if you don't, you've tried. So, but
All you can do is give it everything.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So during your time at university, Hartbury came along.
Yeah.
So tell us a bit about how you came to sign for Hartbury, and obviously I know how good the season was last season, but some people at home might not, so you might want to tell them a bit about that.
Well, I approached Hartbury.
Yeah.
I was playing at university for the first year, and
On a scholarship.
yeah, but I really wanted to play National One, so I wasn't signed. I'm not signed playing all through that year. So I thought I saw other people, and I was like, well, you know, how the academies do it is, well, how they used to do it last year is send the boys off to National 1, National 2, Championship if you're good enough, to give you playing time. And I thought, well, you know, I want to be part of that, and I want to be seen. And I had a really good game.
Proving ground, almost.
Yeah, exactly. And I want to be seen, and I'd come off the back of England 18s tour. And I wanted to play for the 19s, so Hartbury was doing really good stuff at the time, and I was playing well for the Bath United side that year, and I was like, well, I want to try my hand at this, and you know, I went there and it was really good. You know, the training was very professional. The people there are very professional. Well, a lot of them are ex-professionals, like Matt Gilbert played for Bath, Rhys Oakley played a lot in the Championship, etc. Played for Northampton. Luke Eves, you know, played Northampton.
Yeah.
You know, so it was really good learning off those guys, and the university itself as well is, if you want a sporting environment, professional environment, is really good. The gym facilities, everything there's, you know, you're set up to you
Perfect platform.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah.
You're set up. So yeah,
So tell us a
it's
bit
good.
about the season.
At Hartbury.
Yeah.
That
That must have been epic being a part of that.
You know, I joined halfway through, as I said.
Yeah.
But you know, playing around that and the boys, you know, winning, and it wasn't always easy. But
Was that new for you? Because you would have travelled quite far to play some of those games as well.
Yeah,
Which is
yeah.
something that maybe, because it's more like playing a traditional, almost professional season.
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
you probably hadn't done before.
Yeah, it was quite new. Again, it's a proper league. It's men's rugby,
Was it
so
hard-
it's my
was it
first
hard to
taste of
step
men's
up?
rugby. Really, at first you're trying to test the waters. You
Yeah.
know, it's massively about, you know, what can you do and transfer from the kids game, and
Yeah, yeah.
from the, you know, to the adults game. But luckily I'd played a few Bath United games
Yeah,
before
yeah.
then, so I understood what
You'd
it
already
took.
dipped your toes in the water, sort of thing.
Yeah.
You got used to that.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, I mean, it's never comfortable because it's rugby. You know, anything
Yeah.
can happen. But I was definitely a bit more accustomed to adult rugby at the time. So.
Do you have a memory that sticks out from that season?
To be honest, it was probably scoring my first try. I was a bit nervous. I don't know why. You know, it was really good fun playing, but scoring my first try, and I got a friend,
Get the monkey off the
Jonas.
back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
definitely.
My mate Jonas came over and hugged me, and it was a nice moment.
Cliche,
Yeah, so-
but still nice.
yeah, exactly.
So now obviously you're back. You're not with Hartbury anymore. You're back, back with Bath,
Yeah,
and
and at university as well.
at university obviously as well. So pre-season, you did that with Bath?
Yeah, so, well, I wasn't originally involved at all, but I played in single sevens.
Yeah.
And now I'm just, it's a development tool, just training and getting to know the guys there, so I can then go and play the A-League season and also contribute and play the Buck season at the university. So it was seen as a development tool, and I've massively learned a lot already.
For the season going forward, you're thinking A-League is your priority?
Yeah. A-League and the Bucks Super League are my priorities. Obviously,
is it hard to combine the two? Pretty intense season.
Yeah, but there are gaps for
yeah.
when. I mean, sometimes they do clash.
So I guess the Bucks season isn't as intense in the sense that it doesn't run from literally minute 1 to the whole end. Like, it's not from start September all the way to June, July.
Yeah.
It's kind of more condensed, isn't it? Yeah.
It's it's condensed. So the A-League season's September, and then it kind of fizzles out early October. Then that's when the Buck season picks up. Yeah. And then after that, the A-League season picks up again. Yeah. So it kind of does
A-League
work.
almost breaks for winter.
Yeah. But
any goals for the season?
To be honest, like, I have got to be massively concentrating on myself, but my goals, I guess, would be, England 20s. I'm still young enough for that. It'd be an absolute dream to play
You've got a couple of years to do that still.
It's my last year.
You're 19 now.
I was in 19.
When are you 20?
March.
Okay,
Yeah, so I've got one more year at that.
Yeah.
Anglo-Welsh would be an absolute, a massive thing. I made my senior debut for Bath in pre-season. Again,
how was that?
Massively special moment. It kind of it didn't hit me till afterwards. You get caught up in the prep for it, and
can you remember much about the game or no? Or was it a bit of a blur?
Yeah, I do. No, I remember the game. It was very, very, very good. It was against Ospreys over there. You just pick up a lot from it.
It's a good side to have your first game against.
Yeah. But you just pick up a lot from it and use it for future, for your game, really. Yeah. There's a lot to learn. There are negatives and positives from both my performance.
Is it more you've learnt more sort of from training with the first team guys, more of a mental game, or is it more of a physical step up?
Well, it's both. It's definitely both. There's bigger, stronger, faster ball carriers. But if you're not in position, then you're going to get caught out, and your speed and your power won't bail you out anymore.
No, because the Premiership rugby is extremely tactical more than anything.
Yeah, so it just won't bail you out anymore. It's not good enough. So you've got to be able to combine both and almost be an individual, but within the team's goals, and that's very hard to combine at the pace. So, but it's really, really fun.
Before games, is there a lot of tactic talk? Is there a lot of studying other sides? And
in the week,
because in the Premiership there will be, but is the A-League different? Do you still do that?
No. So as an individual trying to play Premiership rugby, it's not good enough not to behave like a Premiership rugby player.
Kind of got to be in that zone the whole time.
Yeah. So if you want to be a Premiership rugby player, you behave like one, and then hopefully you will become one. I guess it kind of translates. So you do your prep.
You're not going to get noticed if you don't do the things that they're looking for. So,
Exactly. So you do your prep in the week. You study who you're playing. You look at the themes and look where you can kind of exploit them, and you try and bring it out on a Saturday or a Sunday. So that's really, really good.
Have you been finding it difficult to combine like study with your rugby, or is it all going smoothly?
I'd say last year was a bit of a struggle. I've not started this year, but like last
next
year,
week or the week after?
2 weeks time.
2 weeks.
October, so end of September.
But
last year was, I was working. Then I was waking up at 5 o'clock, so to go to Hartpury, probably finishing work, because I worked at a nightclub behind the bar, collecting bottles, because I just didn't have time in the day.
Yeah.
So you know, I'd work, I'd wake up 5 o'clock, come back, study,
It's a pretty
and then go to
intense
bed,
lifestyle.
and then so, but it was all worth it. And you know, I've still not achieved anywhere near what I want to achieve, but I know
What's
that
the big
I'm on
picture?
the path.
Constant Premiership rugby?
That would be unreal.
Yeah?
But to be honest, I'd never limit myself, because whenever I think and achieve a goal, I always want more.
Yeah.
So at the moment, I'd love to be involved
Yeah.
with Bath on a really long term. You know, I'm training with them at the moment, which is absolutely amazing. Last year, this is all I'd ever wanted, you know. But as I say, you always want more. You always want more, because that's the nature
That's
of
what
the
drives
beast.
you on, yeah, 100%.
And that's what you've got to have. Something to, you know, look forward to. You've got to have goals. So yeah.
Well, Levi, I think we've covered everything.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to tell?
No.
Well, I think just keep doing what you're doing, and we're going to see you at the Rec in a Bath shirt very soon.
Hopefully.
And good luck for the season.
Thank you, mate.
Thank you for being here.
Awesome. Cheers.